I do know that if you believe in Jesus, you have real security. Because guess what? Every atheist is going to lose everything. And you and I are going to lose everything except Christ, except God. And that's where real security in life and stability in life come from. You base your stability on money, career, education, your beauty, your attractiveness, you will lose all of it. You base your life on Christ, you will never lose him. You have eternal life. That is the basis of security, stability, and peace.
You know, Cliff, that sounds really good. But the only way that that actually sounds good and makes sense is if you're only talking to an atheist. And yet and still, you still aren't able to prove that your Jesus actually exists or that your heaven exists. But many of them will say it's better to just believe than to take the risk that if you're wrong and you don't believe, then Jesus is right and then you get to go to heaven. If not, you, like the atheist, believe you just go into oblivion, right? So that argument works when you're only talking to an atheist. The fact that you're saying that your security, the only security that you can ever have that will last beyond your life, that lasts beyond beauty, lasts beyond wealth, lasts beyond your education, lasts beyond whatever it is that you place your security in, that Jesus will still remain. But let me ask you a question. If you make the same statement to a Muslim, does it work? Does it work then? Because yes, the Muslim is going to lose their beauty. They're going to lose their wealth. They're going to lose everything. Everybody loses everything when you die. You lose your whole body your whole body when you die, and the consciousness. But where does the consciousness go? Right? And Muslims are trying to claim that you go to Islamic heaven. Christians are saying that you go to Christian heaven. Buddhists are saying you're going to reincarnate until you reach the Buddha mind. Indus says that you're going to come back until you reach the highest caste system, and then you go and be with Brahma, right? And many other religions have different variations of pretty much the same thing. Either reincarnate, or you go live with the great God, or, as with most of them as well, you go to hell. You go to some kind of hell because you didn't believe in their religion. So if I was Christian and the Muslims are right, then I go to Muslim hell. If I was Muslim and the Comedics were right, then my heart gets consumed and then I go into this hellish oblivious state. If the Greeks were right, then I go to Hades, you know. So who's right? Right? Is the Shinto right? Is the Buddhist right? Do I continue to reincarnate until I reach the Buddha mind? And that would make earth hell? Is the Brahmins right? Who's right? So if you are opposite of any other religion that has a story, then you go to their hell. So the Christian argument that is safer, or I'd rather be safe than sorry, is invalid, because it's only valid when you're talking about a person who's an atheist. And even that is only to a certain extent correct, because the atheist just says that there's not enough proof for them to believe in a God, yet they are open with if enough proof is presented. And the problem with most of these religions, all these religions, especially, and for us here, especially Christianity, it offers very little proof other than faith, which is to believe in something without any facts. And let's be honest, there are no facts to prove that Jesus, the miracle Bible Jesus, ever existed. There are no facts to prove that Yahweh ever exists. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.